Welcome back to our Thursday Night Thoughts podcast. This is season 3, episode 7. We have my wonderful co-host. We got the homie Carson.
What's up, y'all?
We got the homie CJ.
What's up?
Terrell might or might not be joining us later. That's fine. Well, all right, boys. Sorry, I'd like to say sorry for not being able to record last week. I was just really tired, and rescheduling takes more effort than just showing up on every Wednesday.
No, but that happened.
Yeah, so things happen. You have IRL lives besides just all this.
Yeah. Very, very true. Very true. Let me reposition myself here. I just want to say our podcast is available everywhere where you listen podcasts. Terrell just sent me a text. Ew. Let me do this real quick. I forget that me and Terrell text so often that for him to have a constant link is it just keeps getting pushed back because we text so often. Luckily for you guys, I don't text you guys that often, but I talk to you guys pretty much almost every day as well. So your links is always like right there in front of you.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Does anyone have anything for recommendations of the week outside of Deadpool and Wolverine? We'll talk about Deadpool and Wolverine later.
Ooh.
I don't think I have anything this week, honestly.
I think I might. Possibly. Hold on. Let me double check something real quick.
Yeah, let me. Oh man, my Nintendo Switch is over there.
Yeah.
I started playing Pikmin, like Pikmin 1 from like the GameCube onto my Nintendo Switch. I've never played it before. It's pretty interesting.
Really?
But CJ, recommendations of the week?
I mean, sure, I have a recommendation, but I don't know if it's enough for the week. It's a documentary on a guy that well, he was an assassin. There's no way around that. But yeah, he was just willingly assassinating people and kind of he had like a ledger for the mob. It's a good documentary. It's the Confessions of like the Iceman, yeah, something like that. I think that's everywhere though.
Yeah, that's interesting. I was gonna say my recommendation of the week is the new season of Futurama, but Terrell, your camera's on. There you go. All right, guys, welcome Terrell into the podcast. What's going on, Terrell?
Hello.
Do you have a recommendation of the week, Terrell? Besides Deadpool and Wolverine?
No.
I do got one now, actually. I remembered it.
All right,
Actually,
what is
no.
it, bro?
There was one thing I watched. It was only the first episode, though. Although, there's a lot mixed with it. I would personally say it's alright so far. But the first episode, Batman Cape Crusader.
Yeah, I haven't checked that out yet. That's on the backlog.
Yeah, there's a lot of mixed feelings about it right now. I would recommend it for people who are big Batman fans to at least check it out and see what you think. Besides reading it all and everything, besides reading what everybody's saying about it all, definitely something I'd recommend checking out and everything. Because there's a lot of mixed stuff with it right now that people are saying about it here and there. We can probably talk about that another time or something.
Yeah. So, we have a lot to cover because we missed last week, and I know Terrell's gonna pop out soon for an appointment. So, while we have Terrell, how about we just talk about the elephant in the room, right? Let's talk about Deadpool and Wolverine. What'd you guys think?
I went for a third time on my birthday.
I need to see that again.
I'll say it's better than I expected.
I went for a third time on Monday. As a birthday gift, I might as well take myself to the movies again.
Yeah, dude, I thought it was great. It's all over my feed now.
It was phenomenal.
apparently after 5 days, this is going to be on your feed after a movie comes out. You know, that's kind of funny.
Yeah, I'm keep seeing clips on clips.
Yeah, me too, bro.
Too, yeah.
Like they did a great job with the movie. It was so funny. It was very raunchy in terms of like language.
Like,
when
it's a
was-
Deadpool movie though, so
dude,
yeah.
so like, to make you guys laugh a little bit, when Terrell and I went to go see it, we saw this family come out the theater and they brought their like 5 or 6-year-old daughter in that theater, bro. I was like, oh, the things that were said in that movie theater, bro. Whoa.
That was facts.
Yeah, dude,
It
that was
It was
insane.
nuts. Let's say, by far the best Deadpool movie out of all three.
Yeah, very much so.
It definitely beats the other two, like with everything in general, because it did such a good job with a lot of different things. If you whenever you were to see a movie, you were to know a bit of like background and things here and there about some things. It did an amazing job at everything.
Are we giving a non-spoiler review or a spoiler review since it's been almost a week?
It's up to you.
I would say we should do non-spoiler.
In my opinion,
at least
Yeah.
for now. Maybe in like another like week or two, I would say then there should be a spoiler review. Or like, spoiler, skip to this.
can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
go for it, Terrell.
In my opinion, I think that's probably one of the best Marvel openings I have. That I've seen.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Like the
yes.
opening in general. Like,
So good.
I need to show y'all something because like I was so happy with how the movie turned out. I picked something up.
Bucko Pop.
Got a bunch of those.
No. It's the one from the movie. I'm gonna put that back.
Yeah, I got 2 keychains from the movie.
Yeah, I'm so happy with it.
The popcorn buckets. I was originally gonna buy those and like have it with my other one because I did get a Deadpool 2 popcorn bucket a while back that they sold at my theater. So I was hoping to get the other one, but since they sold out so quick at this place, I was like, you know what? I'll just get the keychain at least for now.
Yeah, that was another thing I wanted to bring up. The popcorn bucket is like unbelievably expensive on eBay, dude.
Yeah, it's because the movie's so.
Yeah. So here's the thing, right? Because here's what I heard about it. I heard if you call your movie theater every morning, they'll tell you if they have some or not. Apparently, they restock every morning. But so if you listeners are looking for a Deadpool and Wolverine popcorn bucket, call your local theater.
But that also depends on where you live, though.
In me and Terrell's theater, they gave out special glasses.
Yeah, alcoholic
beverages. Yeah. You'd have to get alcohol for you to get the cup. Oh, Terrell, we should have got one for Carson. I'm thinking about it.
Got one on Monday.
Should have known that to me, man.
Oh, you picked one up, Terrell?
No, I should have when I went out there.
You know what? I think Carson, next time I go to the theater, which is probably when Terrell and I go see Borderlands, I'll pick you up one.
That's fair. I'll pay you back if you need me to.
When Borderlands come out?
Next week?
This Friday.
Or week after?
I thought it was this Friday.
Oh, shoot.
Been.
Well, Friday I'm moving, so I won't be able to this
Friday.
Yeah.
I would check on that real quick, Jay. I thought it was this Friday from what I heard.
I don't know. Terrell and I said we'd go see it.
Yeah.
Terrell, you just pick a day. It's not top priority like Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, no, I personally am not going to see it. It is not really good. I'm sorry for the movies out there, but I can tell you right now, that movie is not going to do well.
I just want to see it just so I can go to the movies.
It comes out in 2 days. My bad. Yeah, it comes out Friday.
All right, so
My Friday, CJ?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, to move on, right?
Yeah, Tropical Storm 2 here, so be careful, everybody.
So, Carson, you told us to come back to you on this like a week before last week. So, what was your opinion on the Assassin's Creed apology for the Japanese community?
Oh my!
You want us to come back to you on that one while you look that up real quick?
No. I mean, no. I know what it said. I know what it said. Trust me. I'm perfectly fine with the whole apology thing. I'm fine with that, but also like.
At the same
I don't
time,
understand why everybody's getting. I apologize if I'm speaking out of turn here or whatever, and you can get mad all you want for this, but I'm just trying to figure out why they're apologizing. Yet there's so many other things out there that have been out for years, saying he's a samurai or depictions of this guy. What is it, Yasuke? I think it was Yasuke is how you pronounce his name. Yasuke being a samurai and like animes, books, statues. I'm not saying he is a samurai, believe it or not, either. And from what I know about history, no, he wasn't. But I think it's weird that people are getting this PO'd about it, and yet they're making Ubisoft apologize, but yet this was never a problem before with all the other stuff that was released and made about him being a samurai. That's the thing I'm trying to figure out. Like, I have no problem with, like, you know, them if people are trying to make it more accurate. But if that's the case, then why hasn't there been people who are trying to, like, get all this other stuff to stop when it comes to, like, the other stuff of him being depicted as a samurai and, like, the anime and everything? I'm just trying to figure that out.
I can answer like a small portion of that because I was trying to figure out why. So I was on Reddit. I probably shouldn't have been, but
opinion review things. You should
no.
Ignore that because the fact that you said because I shouldn't be on Reddit. Reddit's so horrible. It's so mixed.
No, but it's like when you look at people's responses, they're like, there was a small group of people that like hated certain Assassin's Creed games, but they didn't have enough power to do it, which is still weird.
But that's not the same thing. It's the fact that they're apparently complaining about the inaccuracy of this.
Exactly. I mean, Frank, in my opinion, I don't care because the game is already fictional. You know, it just adds another layer to it, which makes it going to be so cool. In my opinion,
here's the thing, though, Jay. This is the first technically playable like historical figure besides like Leonidas in Assassin's Creed Odyssey and that. But here's the thing: he's like a main character that you will be playing throughout the entire game.
Yeah. But all right.
That's the problem is that people are trying, or I think are having a problem with it. Is because he's a not fictional. He's a real character from history, but yet apparently it's a problem that they're making him a samurai in a sense in this, and yet he was depicted as a samurai in other things, both books and the statues. I'm just trying to understand why is it that these guys are getting picked on for it when basically, you know, there's been other stuff that's gone through and it's been no problem at all.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. That's fine. You can all. I personally want to be accurate too. I love it. I love it when if they are accurate. I personally want them to be accurate too. I'm just trying to figure out though, like, what's the problem with him being a samurai this time, yet before when he was, and other stuff. It's
as well. Yeah.
I don't understand. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I just don't understand.
Of course not. I just thought. Wait, what'd you say?
So I'm surprised. It's supposed to be a TV show, right?
No, there already is a TV show. There's an anime on Netflix.
There's a bunch of books too.
And there's some Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they turned into a video game.
Yasuke solo video game? That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know, just thinking about it, my recommendation of the week is like I'm recently started watching the Lord of the Rings stuff. There we go. So another thing I forgot to bring up another week. This is more like CJ speak because he's the only one I know that's excited for this movie. Joker 2.
Well, I was actually kind of excited for that too.
It's a musical though. I'm like, dude, really?
Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
No.
Never mind.
So never mind.
I was kind of skeptical about. I don't know what you, CJ. I was pretty skeptical when they mentioned it was supposed to be like a musical type thing. I'm like, okay, well now wait a minute.
No,
what?
I want to see him.
See, I'm skeptical how they do it.
Exactly, dude. Like, we want to see like. I understand it's supposed to be like a love story because we got Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn, but like at the same time,
yeah. I want to see him fight. I want to see him blow up some cars and shit.
Exactly, dude.
No, I totally get that, but I think it's weird because originally it wasn't supposed to be a musical, and I don't know why the director went that route.
Yeah, I don't even know, dude.
And he hasn't put out a statement yet either. So,
well, we can agree. Joaquin Phoenix, the Joker movie that they did before, we can all agree it was a good one, right?
It was so good.
I thought it was actually interesting and good that they actually showed this the story of a bit, or well, this sort of like news story of this Joker, exactly. And it was meant to be weird, creepy, a bit strange, and even like a bit uncomfortable when you watch it because of like how it was supposed to go.
Like that scene where he fell in love with his neighbor on his flat.
Yeah, it was a dream.
Yeah, and it was just all like his like mental illusion. I was like, whoa, because it was funny because Terrell and I went to go see that movie with friends, and then our friend was like, honey, you could do better. I was like,
Yeah, no, I thought it was very strange as well. Meaning with the whole them changing it to the musical type thing. But I mean, CJ, what did you think of the first movie? Did you think it was a good depiction of his mental messed up?
Your favorite character of all time.
I loved it.
I thought it was good too.
Yeah.
See, the only reason I'm divided is because I love musicals. I just don't know how you do the Joker in a successful musical way.
Well, the thing is that they said was it's not going to be original soundtrack. It's going to be songs that we know. So
that's not a good thing. That's not.
Yeah. So it's going to be songs that we actually know. It's not going to be original soundtrack or anything like that.
That worries me.
I would say it's a missed opportunity. I would say it's a missed opportunity if they don't get Joaquin Phoenix to sing Mad World, in my opinion. That'd be a missed opportunity.
But does he have Broadway training? This is my question.
And this is why we're going to move on, because you're going to go into a deep dive that we're
training?
Yeah, if you're making it into a musical, the idea... No, but if you're making it into a musical, the concept would be you would have musical Broadway singers to do it.
About that.
Yeah.
Because if you put Lady Gaga in it, you assume the Joker will be able to sing.
I mean, look at it this way, Terrell. Willem Dafoe did some theater work before he got Green Goblin.
Yeah, he did.
Christopher Lee did theater work before he was what's his face, Count Dooku. A lot of the actors did theater work before they got into their respective roles. Even Andrew Garfield, So
as I was just mentioned, I'm pretty sure one of the Spider-Man actually did that too.
Yeah. CJ's not too far off, but
So how do you? That's weird.
All right, to move on, we got some really interesting Comic-Con news. So this is gonna be kind of like a little bit of a lightning round, right? So, Hunter x Hunter is coming back. Ben 10 is getting his first comic.
Oh,
that's awesome.
Years now.
And we're getting a Watchmen movie that's kind of animated like Marvel's What If. There's other Comic-Con stuff on here, but that's just a lightning round for right now.
I like Watchmen. I like Watchmen in general.
Watchmen was so good, bro.
Yeah, I love the Watchmen movie and everything. I don't know about Watchmen series. I'm not against it. I'd be curious to see how they do it.
No. It's a movie. It's a movie that's animated like Marvel's What If.
It sounded like you were making a series out of it.
No.
I have to rewatch What If.
Oh, but no, man.
You can just watch one episode, one if, and then you'll understand the artwork for it.
No.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
I don't remember it. I currently do not remember it in this moment. That's why I'm I have to rewatch it.
I'm excited about the whole Ben 10 comic. I wonder what are they going to do? I didn't see anything from Comic-Con. Is he a kid or is he
it's going to be the comic is going to be Ben 10 Classic. So
really?
So whenever he was a kid. So it's we don't know what they're going to talk about for that.
It'd be like a reboot of the when he's a kid.
Yeah. So I hear people on whenever I see people on YouTube talk about Ben 10, they always refer to whenever he was 10 as Ben 10 Classic.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Like the old Ben 10. Oh.
How do you guys feel about Hunter x Hunter coming back after being on the hiatus for almost a decade?
He probably wants to sell now.
Dude, Hunter x Hunter is awesome.
No, I'm not going to add it to the list.
It really is. I have to rewatch it. It's been a while.
It's been a while, dude. So more things to talk about. The big thing right now, there's another SAG strike. So right now it's for a video game strike because about using AI in video games, which has happened before. Because we have games like the Finals that used AI, Call of Duty used AI. Almost every game within the last couple of years have used AI, and the people are not happy about it. I say it depends on the use case. If you're trying to add characters into a stadium, sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's
the Finals use it in such a great way where they use the announcer, and it just sure it's not as authentic of having someone in the booth, but things happen so randomly in the Finals game where there's no way to predict that and have a line go for it at the same time.
Yeah. The thing is, though, with the Finals and how they do it, I mean, with how the game is itself, it's not like this game is like a campaign or it has a big story thing to it. While there is a little bit of lore to it, it's not like this giant like story or big thing that has like so much in it. Basically, if you know what I mean, it's just a small game. I shouldn't say small game, but like in general, small game as in like it has only like some basic common gameplay mode or game modes that we all play, like team deathmatch stuff, not capture flight, but you get to go in, hold this area, and try to get this zone, or you're trying to get this money and trying to do this. Basically, it's a mix of stuff with how they do that.
Exactly.
And with how they have the AI announcers in it, I wouldn't say it's a big deal because no one else in the game really talks besides like maybe some of the characters. But even then, it's not every time. And unless you do something to make them talk, nothing really talks much. And the only time you hear the announcers is when something big happens or like when it's something to do with the main objective.
Yeah, CJ and I was talking about this a little bit last night. We were saying like because of this strike going on right now, we don't know how long it's going to be. We don't know what games are delayed at the current moment.
Yeah. I'm not against AI thing with how if they're using it for like certain things.
It depends on what they're using it for.
Somebody's voice and stuff like that. Now that's messed up.
Exactly.
How much I want to bet is GTA 6?
Probably.
I wouldn't be surprised if GTA 6. I mean, look at how advanced AI has become at this point. It's a lot of different things.
Like, dude, look at like if you look at like something like Grand Theft Auto, I would use AI to have like cars going by, pedestrians. That's kind of needed.
Yeah,
having to do all that from scratch is kind of horrible.
Yeah.
But all right. To keep going, man, what else I want to talk about? There's a lot. This more applies to like B and CJ, but like this is kind of interesting to bring up. So you remember how a couple weeks ago when we had Malik on the podcast, we was talking about the NHL jerseys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so more information came out about it, and some people are kind of about it. So they broke it up into 3 tiers, right? So there's a regular breakaway replica jersey, where it's just like the same graphic except it's ironed on using like cheap materials. It costs around between $135 and if you want a player's name on it, $175. And then there's a premium, which is similar to the Adidas Authentic, which is what I have. It's between $180 and $230 with a player's name on it. And then the final tier is Authentic on Ice, which is made the same materials they use in Quebec, and it has like the same like sponsorship brandings and stuff on it, and that costs a whopping $425.
But see, that's not bad, and I don't know. I just think
so like it's like the same like material, same jersey as like freaking Drew Doughty is wearing. I don't know. I just made a random player.
Yeah, no. My thing would be, would the profits for those professional jerseys go to the players, or does it go to the team?
They don't know, but more things to talk about is we're getting Mortal Kombat 1 DLC. So the characters that are getting added is Ghostface, Cyrax, Terminator, Robert Patrick, Noob, and Sector. Ghostface was awesome to see, and I haven't seen Cyrax since I was a kid, so that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen Cyrax since Mortal Kombat 9, but really Mortal Kombat 10, because Mortal Kombat 10 you have like 3 variations of each character.
Yeah, and that was also announced at Comic-Con. Another thing to talk about was like another elephant in the room, I would say. Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom.
No.
I don't like it.
Yeah,
See,
no.
I don't like it either.
That's a problem.
It's
kind of weird. It seems like a cash grab or something.
He built the legacy of being Iron Man.
We don't like Robert Downey Jr. as Doom. He should not have been Doom.
No. Like,
he built the legacy as Iron Man.
I need the reason why.
He did an amazing job as Iron Man. I will give him that. I can't see him being Doom though.
I know Carson brought up like the runner-ups in our group chat, like Killigan Murphy, and then there was another guy who was supposed to be in the talks as Dr. Doom.
The thing is, I was gonna say, a lot of people sometimes are also saying that Killian Murphy wouldn't do that good of a job. My guy, he played so many other dark characters in other like shows and films. he also did an amazing job as Oppenheimer. And there's the thing: lots of people are saying that Robert Downey Jr. carried a lot in most movies that he also might have been in with him. Okay, I feel like at that point you're just fanboying over RDJ at that point, because unless you really look into it, no, he didn't. He carried as Iron Man, I'll tell you that, because everybody loved him as Iron Man. He did an amazing job as Iron Man. No one can compare to him as Iron Man. We can all agree with that. I love him as Iron Man. Doom, though, no, he should not be Doom. Him returning as Doom, I don't care if this is even a variant version of him or not. This should not be him as Doom.
Man, dude, there was someone else that was supposed to be Doctor Doom as well in the runner-up. I forgot his name.
And they should have been.
And you can hate me all you want if you think that he's gonna do a good job as Doom. I personally don't think so at all, because he, like Terrell said, he left a good legacy as Iron Man. He did an amazing job as Iron Man. At this point, it's just fan service to bring Robert Downey Jr. back. It really is, because everybody wanted him to come back.
But so this is my question, and I say this. Let me say this beforehand. I don't think he'd make a good Doom. However, if they're trying to make an Iron Man into Doom, I don't know who Doom should have been. Right? I think it's weird, that transformation. I need to know how they do it.
That's the thing, though, CJ. They're not doing that version of him. I'm pretty sure there was a comic version where Iron Man actually did become Doom.
Yeah, I know, and I'm just trying.
But they're not doing that in this. That's the problem.
Oh well, that's stupid.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I was like, because it was confirmed what kind of Doom they were doing at one point. I don't know exactly which one, but they're not doing the Iron Man one because it was confirmed which one they're doing. And I'm like, okay, so here's my question then: why is he Doom?
Exactly. I think
I got bored, or they offered him a lot of money to come back.
That's the problem. That's just fan service at that point. They're bringing him back because everybody wanted him to come back.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing that we definitely know for sure. After the events of Secret Wars, everything's gonna be reset anyway. So,
but that still doesn't make me feel better that he's gonna play Doom. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, you could have gotten a few other actors to play Doom. Cillian Murphy, from what I remember, everybody wanted, and I can see him doing it.
The other runner-up was Mads Mikkelsen. I never heard of him, bro.
I think I have, but I can't tell you what the movie is.
Who I thought of too? That could be a great Doom. The one that played the Batman that plays in the Dark Knight series. I think he would be pretty cool. He plays Doom. I forgot his name.
You talking about in the Dark Knight series?
Yeah, the Batman from Dark Knight series.
Oh, what?
I can't remember his name.
Oh, dude, he was already. I know who you're talking about. He was Gore, Terrell.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Yeah, he was Gore.
So I think that was the dude who played Gore, maybe.
Yeah.
Or they could bring the other guy that's playing as Dr. Doom, but I don't think he wanted to come back.
Oh, you mean the OG?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't think he wants to do it either. Well, more MCU news is that Marvel canceled Captain Marvel 3, Ant-Man 4, and Eternals 2.
I figured.
They canceled it?
Yeah, they canceled it. And Blade is in limbo right now.
Yes, they canceled Captain Marvel. Yes.
Let me see if there's anything else. Also D23 is going to be going on this week. It's like the Disney Expo event where they talk about upcoming movies and stuff. Let me see. Okay, I think that's all the MCU stuff. We got Gamescom at the end of the month. Are you guys excited?
Why they cancel all the MCU movies?
Because they want to focus on what works. Deadpool Wolverine
because
works.
Inferno didn't work. Yeah.
Deadpool and Wolverine works. Eternals 2
always works.
So what you gonna get?
And I could be wrong, but I've never seen a Deadpool movie not do well. Box off numbers at all.
So what you gonna get left with? You said Deadpool movie didn't do then.
When it came to the first movie of the Deadpool series, the first one did really well. The second one almost did as well at first, but not as well. Third one beat both of them.
Wait, so for the Eternals, we just gonna get left with a cliffhanger for Eternals?
No, the Eternals cleanup is gonna be it's gonna be around the Captain America movie.
Oh.
Yeah, so they're gonna address the why there's the giant sentinel. Sorry, not a sentinel. What is it called again? It's not called a sent. It's not called a sentinel. It's called the
What about the ones that got
the big
yeah.
was that the right? Or
Yeah, what it's called? It's not called a sentinel. It's called something else, right? Like
Guardian or something like that? I don't know.
no, not a guardian.
Are they going to also address why they got us?
Because it's sticking out the ocean, like
Celestial?
Celestial. There we go. Thanks, Carson.
I just found it. It was at the very end, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's the Celestial.
Yeah.
Are they gonna also address why the Celestial took what you call the two people to judgment?
Don't know. But what we know is that Celestial is made out of adamantium. That's exactly the thing that they confirmed. Which means we don't have exactly an MCU Wolverine just yet. I mean, kind of. We kind of do, because if you look at the, I don't recommend you watch She-Hulk, but in one of the segments, you look on the screen, they said man with claws at a bar. Mutant with claws. Hey, dude, it's kind of weird. All right, so let's switch to some DC news.
Ooh,
yeah, dude,
for that one.
Yeah. So, I forgot to tell you guys. You guys know you guys can bring up anything you want for the podcast, right?
We have to say. I get the feeling we might be saying the same thing. Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, I got a lot. So, first things first, we're getting a Batman comic where he's not rich.
This is actually what I was just about to say. This is not just Batman. Wonder Woman and Superman are in this too.
Yeah, so Batman comic, he has no money, no mansion, no Alfred. That's exactly what I wrote down.
It's almost like like what they are, basically. Batman's not rich. I believe Superman doesn't have like his hope or something or whatever. I'm trying to remember exactly what it is. It's Darkseid's universe pretty much.
So somebody getting a broken Batman, a broken Superman, dude. That's so insane.
Yeah, no, this is a very more like dark type of like DC universe, and it's because I think Darkseid did something to it or whatever. So this is almost like Darkseid's universe in a way.
That's insane. All right, more stuff to talk about is Superman Legacy finished filming, and do you guys know who? Man, I really wish I could pronounce his last name. I'm gonna try my best. Do you guys know who Kumail Nanjiani is?
I've heard the name. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So he was in the Eternals. When he made like when he made the Bollywood MCU like ripoff, right? Remember?
Yeah.
In Eternals. Or he was also in Obi-Wan Kenobi. He was also in the new Ghostbusters movie. Let me just share. Let me just.
I think to know.
Yeah. Let me share the screen. Let me share the screen. Right. So this guy.
I recognize the name. Yeah, I've seen him.
Yeah.
He got casted in the DCU. You're looking at the homie Booster Gold. Yeah.
At least
it really got mixed reception.
I figured it might.
Yeah. Oh, Terrell popped out, so I mean, he's at his appointment.
He's probably at his appointment.
Yeah. So that's gonna be Booster Gold. Yeah, a lot of people are not a fan of that casting. If you guys are familiar with Booster Gold, he's supposed to be. He's from the future, and he was a loser in the future, so he goes back to the past to be a good superhero.
I mean,
if it works, it works.
Yeah. He'll try to be funny though, so I mean, it'll.
Can't see him as Booster Gold. I'm not saying that too.
Yeah, we're not saying he's gonna do a good job or a bad job, but I would prefer somebody else.
I'm not saying I can't see him as Mr. Gold because of I think there's gotta be obvious reasons why lots of people have missed a lot of mixed reception to that. But and it has nothing to do with that. It's the fact that I can't see him as who, like the actor himself play it, because he's been in other roles that you've mentioned before in other movies.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I can't see him as it. I don't hate him. I feel like maybe he could do it, but I don't know.
And we also got another casting. So CJ, you might be a little apprehensive about this one. Michael Keaton is going to be cast as the Joker in the DCU.
Oh.
Michael Keaton.
Oh,
yeah. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. He went from Batman to Vulture, and now he's going to be the Joker.
Okay. So why?
Don't know. Don't
hopefully.
know. Don't know.
I don't know how I feel about that, honestly.
Hopefully.
Also, we're getting a Creature Commando series, and Harley Quinn is coming back in November. And we're getting a new. We might be getting a new Justice League Unlimited TV show, like another
Justice League
cartoon.
Unlimited TV show, another one.
Yeah, another one. What else? Oh, Penguin's coming out soon. I'm excited about that. And
when does that come out?
Soon.
Did I miss Penguin, the TV show?
Oh no! So CJ, it takes place after the Batman with Matt Reeves.
Yeah.
And Robert Pattinson. But something I forgot to bring up is that Deadpool is in Disneyland, which is kind of funny. Which is very, very funny if you know, you know.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I've seen videos of it pop up.
That'd be the one time Carson would want to go to Disneyland.
That's the only time I ever want to go to Disneyland.
How come HBO got rid of their Coming Soon tab?
I don't know.
I think it's a lot.
Is it not on like a different spot, or did they completely get rid of it?
It was weird.
I gotta search it up. Also, because I'm seeing it right now, The Last of Us is getting a season 2 pretty soon of next year as well. So yeah, it just says the Penguin coming soon. It doesn't have a specific date. But the Penguin was a really good character, and I just want to say, Jonah Hill fumbled the bag because he was originally supposed to be the Penguin, but he wanted more money than Robert Pattinson.
But I can't.
How do you want more money than the lead?
No, but I can't blame them. There's certain. I can't.
But you're not going to pay more than the main guy for the main character.
Well,
Exactly.
no, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that
because it should be obvious enough. This is the main dude for the main character. Why would I be paying you more than him?
Yeah, and I'm also really excited about the Harley Quinn show. I've always been watching since it came out. Like I remember when it was only on that weird DC Universe app. I specifically paid for a subscription to watch that and Titans. Titans really fell off.
You might
Titans
be the
really
only person
fell
I know that waited for that DC app, though.
As I think you're the only one I know that actually did that too.
Yeah, because was like.
Yeah, I could tell you about it. It was 2018. I was in college. I wanted a sandwich and some French fries, and I was like, man, I want to watch something good. You know what? Let's sign up for DC Universe to watch Harley Quinn and Titans, bro. Titans really fell off.
Well,
let me see. What else? We're getting another Cartoon Network crossover. It's going to be like the biggest crossover in Cartoon Network history. It's going to be called Crisis on Infinite Mirths. So that's going to be funny.
Mirths?
Mirths. I don't know, bro. Right. I didn't come up with it.
They do it right. Hopefully.
I don't know why. I'm thinking of a few different things right now, but I'm going to keep that to myself because I don't want to predict it, and I don't want to know if I get this right or not. So I'm going to keep that to myself.
Also, another thing they showed at Comic-Con was the new DC logo for their comics and stuff. That's kind of, it looks just like the OG logo that they started with like back in the day. And we're getting they showed off another trailer for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon that's coming out. It takes place after Mutants of Mayhem, so like the one with the actual teenagers in it with the same cast. Are you guys familiar with the show Clone High?
I am.
No.
Oh, dude.
I barely remember it. Not gonna lie to you.
Okay, so Clone High came out like years ago, and it got canceled on a cliffhanger, and then they brought it back, and then now it's canceled after 2 seasons.
And
On a cliffhanger, dude. On a cliffhanger.
Okay.
But some really good shows and stuff are always
this
ending
is
on
the
cliffhangers
thing.
now.
This is the thing. You have to admit, the ratings for it when the first episode when it came back were high.
Are you guys familiar with the show though?
After it dropped, I
No, I'm not.
am a little bit.
Okay, CJ, let me tell you real quick. So, Clone High, Carson, is about it's about the government digging up bodies of famous like historians, and they grew them in a lab and they put them all into a high school. So the characters are JFK, Abraham Lincoln, Joan of Arc. There was Gandhi, but he got canceled. But there's also like Confucius, Harriet Tubman, Frida, Cleopatra was another major character. Christopher Columbus, but he doesn't go by that because today's climate. He goes by Topher. But it's a really interesting show on HBO Max. I really liked it.
There's some characters you can definitely name from history and put in there. But I don't think I should name. There's something we should not name.
They put Genghis Khan in there, but they made him into an idiot.
I know, but there's another one. There's a major one.
What one you're thinking?
Do you want me to DM it to you?
Yeah, say it.
I'll DM it to you real quick.
Oh, you said you're gonna DM it to me?
Yeah.
Oh, they also did George Washington Carver.
Just look at what I sent you.
I swear to you, if it's who I think it is. Yeah, they can't do that, bro. They can't do that, but it's funny. It's funny that you say that, but I'm not gonna repeat it.
Yeah, no, I can understand why they don't bring it in. That's obvious.
They can't do that. They definitely cannot do that.
The thing is, though, you gotta admit, people are gonna be questioning. Okay, they're bringing all these characters. Why don't they bring in some of the other ones?
Yeah,
is there a name that you didn't name yet?
Yeah, there was a bunch that on there.
Yeah.
Well, that was one bad one you could say. There's a lot of good ones, I guess, that they should bring in.
It's kind of funny, bro, because it's made by the same creators as the Spider-Verse people, so it's Phil Lord and Christopher Miller. So the good news is they stopped working on this so they can work on Spider-Verse.
Hey,
well,
plus.
All right, so more things.
I'll mention it later, maybe CJ. Honestly, if they have to work more on Spider-Man, it's just one movie versus a whole series.
No. Yeah. What I'm just saying is because the first episode I think was 2002. I gotta double check.
Dude, I'm talking probably like 05.
No, it was 05 because 05.
Was it really that early on?
Yeah, it's really that old.
Yeah, it's that old. It holds up.
Dang.
Yeah, you should watch it.
I think it's on Max.
Someone on YouTube.
You said?
Yeah, Clone High.
Oh, this?
Yeah, someone on YouTube took all the episodes and just made it into one really long movie.
You know how long?
That's like 6 or 7 hours. I don't know.
Thank you. Go rewatch that.
All right, more things to bring up. So, guys, Game Informer is getting shut down. If you guys are. If you guys remember, if you had a GameStop Pro member account, you were every month you were given a Game Informer magazine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're now shutting it down.
Thank you.
They shut it down. They let people know first before they let the employees know. So employees were definitely left in the dark on that one.
Well, to be fair, they were weird about the Game Informer because they were like, if we didn't send it to you originally in an email, you have to come pick up the magazines and you can't switch it, which is weird.
Yeah, when I was a GameStop employee, I just gave them out to people. I said, "You want a magazine?" They're like, "Sure." I was like, "Here, take it, bro. I don't care."
Because they were trying to charge people for it too.
Oh, so, man, dude, I missed something else with DC news, bro. Apparently, Superboy is coming to My Adventures with Superman in the next season.
Oh, man. That's probably something to see, actually.
I didn't mean to cut you off, CJ. What were you going to say?
Oh, nothing. No. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Yeah, that reaction.
For you, CJ. So why are you so happy though the game before we get shut down? I
It was great.
see why they're gonna be shut down. I'm not surprised either.
I'm not surprised either, but it was actually really good.
But CJ actually got me there for a second. CJ, why are you so happy that they got taken down though?
To be fair, how often do you go into a GameStop and for $20 a year, right? That's kind of.
I was gonna say,
I do, right? Like,
realistically, like, level with me here, guys. When was the last time you stepped foot into a GameStop?
6 months ago.
Wow.
A long time ago, because
you bought Hellbenders at GameStop.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that.
Carson, when was the last time you stepped into a GameStop? Was it when you was looking for a PS5? Because you said I refused to go to Walmart.
No, it was not. I was never going to work for that either. No. For last time I stepped into a GameStop, that was probably back. Ooh.
I can tell you when the last time I stepped into a GameStop.
I think it might have been like late, like middle school, when I was maybe like 12, 13.
You stopped going to GameStop for almost a decade?
Yeah.
No, I mean, the last time I stepped into it.
Yeah.
Last time I was in one was probably when I was maybe like 12 or 13.
Wow, dude, that's insane. Oh, the last time I went to a GameStop, Terrell was picking up Guardians of the Galaxy because that's what came out that week.
You know, I haven't gone to GameStop ever since, because here's the thing, when I got my PS4 and when things started to go more online, I didn't feel like having to go to the store or having to ask my parents to drive me over to the store, so I would just buy the game online.
Yeah. Alright.
It's so much easier, and I could just download it right then and there, and now since everything's online, GameStop's pretty much almost becoming obsolete. Like the one over like near my house that I went to before, there's like the cage of death, pretty much is there, as I call it. It's down. It's nothing's there anymore. It's just I think somebody's gonna buy it out. It's gonna buy it or something.
The one I used to work at is shut down as well. We were number one in the district. Yeah, so it's funny because we were number one in the district, like our store. And then all of us kind of like broke away because I went to college. Someone else got a promotion. Someone else quit. Another person quit. And they hired new people, and the ratings just kept going down at that store. So they really messed up.
I'll say this. The only reason I go are for pre-orders. And I might go. But yeah, the only reason I go
I got a pre-order Sparking Zero. Fantastic. Thanks, CJ.
No, yeah, that didn't come out of my mouth. That didn't come out of my mouth. I said pre-orders, but no.
I can't wait for the Super Bowl thing though. My Adventure Superman, that's amazing. You guys need to really watch that if you still haven't.
No, I'm on season 2, but
loved it. It was really good.
All right, so so we're also getting. Oh wait, hold on. So speaking about the past, there's a game that came out last year on PlayStation 5, PC, and Series X that's now getting ported to PS4 and Xbox One. And it comes out next month.
What's the game? I don't think we're thinking the same game.
Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Okay, yeah, we're not. Yeah.
No. Why?
Dude. Don't get me wrong. I had such a fun time playing Jedi Survivor at launch, but at launch it was so bad. It was so glitchy. Yeah. I couldn't imagine running on a PS4, dude.
Which I was glad I didn't get it at launch.
And they didn't fix it for a while either, which...
Dude, like... How do you guys feel about that game, as high caliber as it is, getting ported to like previous gen?
Oh, I'm happy, but I might be
people get to enjoy it, I guess. Sure.
Yeah. So it's gonna cost $49.99, so it's not gonna be like $60.
Really?
Yeah. Right. A little overpriced because I'm pretty sure if you look now, it's probably $30. Let me see.
Is it 30? I thought I saw 30 the other day when I was looking through some other games.
I saw 30 the other day.
Yeah.
Maybe changed.
Oh wait, it's not going to show it on my PlayStation since I already bought the game digitally. Yeah, but Star Wars.
You can like look up prices and everything. I was looking through stuff one time.
Yeah. It's 55% off right now on Steam.
Yeah.
Well, Steam does that weird percentage.
Steam does that with a lot of things though now.
Yeah. All right. So another thing with video games and tech, the Xbox 360 store officially closed last Monday.
Thank you.
People are just now modding their Xbox 360s to add those games back to their consoles, but that's pretty cool.
Well, I mean,
all right. Another thing. So the audience doesn't know this, but I met Carson through PlayStation VR, which was a wonderful experience at that time. Now, the PSVR 2 has got marked down to $350. Which is so crazy because when it first launched, no one was buying it. I didn't want it. Carson didn't want it.
We're not touching it because of the fact that they could just done something with the original.
Yeah, dude, like all the original PSVR 1 games don't work on the PSVR 2. It's so insane.
Yep.
That's no.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, dude, I had this written down too. I forgot. So there was a deleted scene from Avengers: Infinity War with Captain America. Apparently, they got rid of it because it was like gross and gave like a weird vibes. Apparently there was a scene after the battle where they was eating dinner, and his nose was bleeding, and he was bleeding into the mashed potatoes, and he just kept eating the mashed potatoes.
That's not.
Chris Evans.
That's gross to people.
Yeah, Chris Evans wanted to keep the scene because he said it showed Captain America's mental state at that time after watching everybody snap away.
That. Well, yeah, no, I can imagine that. Holy crap! I mean, think about it with the stuff that happens like as well with like World War II and World War One soldiers, the stuff that they've seen and had to deal with. There's scenes like that in those types of movies as well and shows where they've done the same thing or done something similar where they might eat something like super gross. It's like what the heck?
Yeah, they got rid of it because they said it gave off like cannibalistic vibes or whatever. But
how?
Okay, don't know. Maybe. Something about the blood dripping into the mashed potatoes or something.
There's a bunch of games like that too.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It was kind of weird.
Tell it to the World War I, World War II movie directors. Then I want to hear their opinion on it because that is not cannibalism.
I thought that was a really interesting fact to bring up. Don't you guys think?
Yeah, I would say honestly, that's a dumb reason to say like, oh, it's because it's weird, it's gross. It has like somewhat kind of cannibalism stuff into it. Dude, no, it doesn't. It's a dude bleeding from his nose eating his food. I do the same thing. It's my food.
They've done Hannibal a bunch of times. That's okay.
I know that sounds disgusting even to some, but like, I mean, it's your own blood going into your food. What else are you gonna do with it? Well, I mean, I know it might sound disgusting for some, like, but I mean, me personally, I wouldn't mind it if I had a bloody nose and like some of it dripped off and into my food. It's not gonna bug me. I'd still eat it.
Now I have to be honest.
It's my
blood. I have a dark sense of humor, but
it's my blood. Now, if it was somebody else's blood, that's eat it. But it's my own blood. Why would I complain about my own blood being my own system?
Yeah. Like no doubt. Let me see if I can bring this other thing up. Because you guys didn't know what I was talking about. Oh, yeah, there we go. It's not the Captain America thing, I promise.
No, you're fine, dude. I'll look it up right later, because I'm curious about that one.
Yeah, it's from the show Jellystone. It's gonna be Crisis on Infinite Mirths. This is like the real image that they're gonna use for the show. As you can see, you got Billy Mandy, Mojo Jojo, Dexter's Lab, Powerpuff Girls.
Back the classics?
Yeah.
Oh Lord, I was
really.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome, right? It's gonna be on HBO eventually.
Actually, I mean, yeah, I'm actually curious to see how that goes because I honestly miss a lot of the old classic cartoons because newer cartoons over the years were not good. There's only maybe like a few exceptions.
Yeah, exactly. We're getting Skeleton Crew in December 3rd. Star Wars Skeleton Crew. They showed us some images. It's not what I was expecting, but I thought about the Skeleton Crew. I thought that was gonna do like what they did with like the Clone Wars animation. I thought it was gonna be animated, not live action.
You mean like Clone Wars as in like early 2000s, or do you mean like 2012 and up or something?
Oh, like the animation. I thought
which animation? There's two different types.
Oh, the new animation, like what they use
for a cartoon.
Oh, like the one they use for the Bad Batch.
So the one like from like
The
2000,
Bad
like
Batch.
I think it was like 2012, 2013, and
yeah.
up and it got better. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna do that, but it's gonna be live action. I was a little disappointed.
I mean, I'd be curious to see how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, let me see.
It's really good though, or not?
Yeah, more stuff, man. There's a lot of new stuff. Okay, so My Hero Academia is ending soon. It literally ended this week in terms of the manga.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild.
I keep up with the manga.
I do not keep up with the manga. I do not.
In them, but I can read them on a lot of different sites and everything that I find them on.
Yeah, dude, it's kind of crazy because like My Hero Academia came out when we were in high school, right?
Yeah, it was around that time in high school, I think.
I think, yeah.
Man, dude, kind of insane. All right, we're getting the Boys prequel called Vault Rising. It takes place in the 1950s. They talked about it during Comic-Con.
Oh, I saw something about that on Instagram.
So it's gonna have Soldier Boy, and it's gonna have that girl that was that Homelander was into, but killed.
Which one? The one with the black hair?
Yeah. I forgot her
I think
name.
Stormfront or something?
Stormfront, yes, dude, Stormfront. Yeah,
something like that, I think.
Yeah, so Soldier Boy and Stormfront are gonna be like the main characters of it, so it's gonna be a prequel. And we're also getting a Gen V season 2 as well. I kind of didn't care for it, but one of the actors passed away in it from a motorcycle accident, so his character got to get recasted.
As long as
Also, another trailer we got from Comic-Con was the Yakuza trailer for the Yakuza TV show from Prime Video. It looks incredible, and you guys know I'm a huge fan of that game franchise.
Yeah, I know you're a big fan of it. I don't mind it. I think it looks cool and everything too. I just personally
you saw the
don't
trailer?
play the games or anything.
You saw the trailer?
Yeah, I saw it earlier.
Yeah. It looks like something you'd watch.
It popped up on my YouTube, and I was like, I'll watch to see what trailer
I
is
was
and
going to bring it up
everything.
in the podcast. That's funny, dude.
Well, I was just curious as well to see what it was about because I didn't see it on a lot of other things. I was getting a lot of the basic stuff that we just went over most of the time. But then I saw the trailer pop and I was like, okay, I know Jay would watch this, and I know you like the games. So I was like, I'm curious enough to see what it is because I like watching some of the games for Yakuza. I don't play them, but I can watch it. And I watched the trailer and I thought it would look pretty interesting.
Yeah. All right, so tech news. There's a new cell phone coming out. It's called the Moto Razr Plus 1000. Sorry, Moto Razr Plus. It's gonna cost $1,000.
Which is not bad.
Yeah. I'm gonna show it on screen. Yeah, it's gonna cost $1,000. The only difference is it folds up, but like the whole, like this whole area right here is a screen as well. So like as you can see from like right here, the whole front display is a screen. But like again, it's a flip phone. It's gonna cost $1,000.
Flip phone.
Well, that's
a futuristic flip phone. Yeah.
I mean that's.
But we always talk about like if we switch phones. That seems more like CJ speed.
I mean, okay, I do like. I love razors, like the old razor flip flops. I love them.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's based off of.
Yeah,
the Razr motor.
1,000's not bad. I mean,
they're the Moto Razr Plus. Yeah,
it's still high, but
still high. Yeah, but I mean, a new iPhone costs $1,000 too.
No, I'm just saying the Razr flip top prototype was like $949, so 1,000's not that far off. It's
was it really?
Far. Yeah.
That's insane, dude.
I never really used the razors. I've seen them and everything. I don't have one, and I haven't seen anybody really with one.
Growing up, everyone either had that or a BlackBerry.
Or a Sidekick.
Phone.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't even have a phone when I was a kid until I got into high school. Or middle school.
I didn't get a phone until I was in middle school, but like whenever I was like
it was like maybe like 8th or 7th grade, maybe when I got a phone, and even then I didn't really use that much either. Still,
what I mean is like Carson, like think back to when you were little, seeing what the grown-ups were using. It was mostly Motorola, or BlackBerry.
Kia.
Yeah, everything like that. I used to play on my, I think it was my dad's BlackBerry or whatever. He used to have like Brick Breaker on it.
Yeah, dude, Brick Breaker is so much fun.
That's a classic game for anybody. It's a classic fun game, mainly, at least from when I was a kid. I don't know if it was an actual. I know it's like based around, like basic, break everything that's there, whatever. But Brick Breaker was a classic game. I loved to play on my dad's phone when I was a kid.
Yeah, so here's some funny stuff to bring up, right? So the Olympics are done making Mario and Sonic games and focusing more on esports and NFTs instead.
Really?
So you guys remember every 4 years we had a Mario Sonic Olympics game?
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool though. I like that they did that.
They want to stop doing that.
Good. They were really good. I didn't own them, but I played them at a bunch of my friends' places and they had it. It was cool.
They were good. I just don't know if the younger generation will enjoy it. I think
Mario has been a thing for how long, and it's still loved. Sonic is a thing that is loved today, and they're still making games of them. They're not dying out, I can tell you right now. And I can tell you now the younger generation plays the crap out of them because I've seen people who are younger than me play those games when I'm walking by and they're on the Nintendo Switch or something and they're playing games like that.
Oh man, you guys are gonna laugh.
Either Mario or Sonic most of the time when I'm walking out, or it's Pokemon. Those three franchises are the ones that are gonna stay alive for like I don't know how long. Same with probably Zelda and everything, but the thing is, though, Zelda is almost more like a thing for more like our age group, I would say.
Yeah.
At least from what I noticed.
Yeah. A Link to the Past is my favorite Zelda game. Oh, and the Minish game.
Yeah.
But like I said, we're right now in this podcast, we're getting into to the funny stuff that's come up. So you guys know another thing that came up that's kind of funny is that you guys know how Call of Duty was on Game Pass recently?
Yes.
So people are hacking the game, and the servers can't tell because the server shows that they're playing on an Xbox. There are people blatantly cheating, and there's nothing you could do about it.
What are you surprised?
I see people streaming on TikTok all the time that they're cheating.
Yeah, because they're playing on Game Pass. It shows them playing on a regular Xbox and not cheating whatsoever. But they're hacking the game. It's so insane.
Yeah, but that's what they always do.
Because they say, oh, we have state-of-the-art stuff that could, prevent the hacks. Dude, if there are people streaming on TikTok that they're hacking blatantly, right out in the open for you, and there's thousands of people watching, how in the world are you telling me that you don't do things that help with this anti-cheat stuff?
Exactly, dude. All right. Speaking about TikTok, I had to write this down because this is so funny. So there's been a TikTok trend about people going into Chipotle and recording the workers so they get more food in their plate. The CEO said that they're gonna focus on reportioning their food so people feel like they get more in their plate. Isn't that the funniest thing? Isn't it the funniest thing ever?
Yeah, I get it.
I never knew that. I haven't been seeing that pop up online either.
Dude, you gotta check it out, Carson.
I'll look it up later because
when the workers put the smallest scoops of chicken.
Yeah.
I've seen that when filming, but I've never seen anybody film them just so they can get more or anything. No, I have not seen that yet.
I'd assume it would work because they don't really fill it up at all. It's crazy.
Exactly. I don't go to Chipotle because that's just not what I eat. I can make Chipotle at home.
Yeah,
but
the prices don't help either.
No. Oh man, before I get to the other wacky stuff, I forgot to say, this month with PlayStation Plus has been kind of weak.
Yeah, I've been seeing what you got. Even though I don't have PlayStation Plus anymore, I've been looking to see whatever is going on.
Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, that's solid. They gave us Five Nights at Freddy's, and then Ender Lilies. I don't know what the Ender Lilies is.
Weird.
But I'm not a Five Nights at Freddy's fan, but I like Lego Star Wars. That's. I showed it off on the podcast before, and that's exactly what I build.
It's a crazy. I would say it's a weird variety combination of what all is there because you have Lego.
They're just giving us scraps at this point.
Yeah, you have FNAF. You have Ender Lilies, which I know somebody who actually does play Ender Lilies, and it actually doesn't look that bad. It looks pretty good.
They're just giving us scraps at this point, but on the other hand, someone can say the same thing about NHL. Me and CJ have been playing the best out of NHL.
Yeah, even though it has its flaws.
Yeah, Ender Lilies I'm looking at on Steam right now. the game actually is doing very well, and it's actually really good apparently. It just
so
varies on what you like.
More of the wacky stuff. Oh, one of my favorite rappers, his name is Logic. He partnered up with Crunchyroll to make some Cowboy Bebop merch.
Wait, what?
Well,
Really?
Yeah, dude. He's a huge Cowboy Bebop fan.
I didn't know that.
To the point where he added the guy who does the voice into into his previous albums. Like he does the voice for Spike Spiegel. He did the voice of Wolverine. He did the Toonami guy.
See, I heard he liked anime.
He was anime. Yeah.
Big fan of Cowboy Bebop though.
Yeah, Cowboy Bebop is his favorite. Like
Huh.
his Cowboy Bebop is my Dragon Ball Z, bro.
Oh, he loves it that much?
Yeah, dude, his stuff goes hard though, dude. You know what I mean? Like especially since like he got the voice actor of Spike Spiegel into his albums before.
Which I'm happy he did it.
And like I said, he does the guy who does Spike's voice does the Toonami guy. He did Wolverine. He was also Green Goblin on Spectacular Spider-Man. Solid guy. He has a really iconic voice. All right, another wacky thing. Oh, let me make sure that. Let me make sure I mark that down. Another wacky thing is that the people at TBS and American Dad is working on an album of every single American Dad song that they sang in the show. It's gonna be 12 to 14 tracks.
That's short,
dude.
All right then.
CJ, you never seen American Dad?
I have, but I can.
Yeah,
it's not.
The songs are so
songs.
little, dude. There's only like very little songs. And one of the comments said, "It better be B12 better be on there, or I'm gonna lose my mind." Dude, I'm like, dude, B12 was such a good song, dude.
Yeah.
or Daddy's Gone. That was another good one. Or like the Christmas songs that they made on American Dad, like they're turning into a whole album. Like, I hope that they continue working on that.
Is it just me or does 14 just seem too little?
Well, the show has so many seasons and very little songs.
No, I'm just saying, but like
CJ, you should look up Trapped in a Locker. That was so funny. That was half the episode. It's based off R. Kelly's Trapped in a Closet.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know.
Alright, so you guys want to see something else that's wacky?
Yeah.
You could book a stay at Edna Mode's mansion on Airbnb.
Oh yeah. You know what? I was gonna do this.
Isn't that so cool?
Oh,
you can actually design your own super suit and everything.
Yeah, but it's not included with the price. That's the crazy.
No, it is included with the price.
With the stay price? Because I rumored it wasn't.
How much is it to stay? Oh, it's sold out. You can't even tell.
Yeah. Yeah.
How is there 11 reviews already?
Because
I don't want to leak somebody's
information.
I don't want to leak somebody's information by mistake.
People were booking that, like when it came out a couple months ago. People were booking
They gave Edna superhero status, dude.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Oh, okay. I don't want to accidentally give out somebody else's information, but no capes.
No capes.
No capes.
I don't like capes either. I never understood the point of them.
I don't know.
That's true.
Batman's cape is really cool. It's functional.
Batman's is a bit of a different situation. His is connected to like his cowl, but and that's the thing. His actually has a purpose.
Glider.
Yeah, so his actually has a purpose though. His is meant to be like helping with getting around with gliding and stuff. That's different. A cape like Superman has. What's the point of him having one?
He can fly without it. Yeah.
How much do you guys think? How much do you guys think it costs to stay?
When it first came out, it was $1,000.
Hundreds of dollars.
When it first came out, it was $1,000.
Let me see if I can find a price.
I think they changed it. Which I mean, even
Edna Mode Airbnb price. Oh, cost. It's kind of funny because a couple last month we were trying to plan for a boys trip. Can you imagine if this was an option?
Listen, we weren't.
That was an option. Holy crap!
We weren't getting that because you had people had booked that 6 months and 2 hours.
No, dude, this came up last week or no. This came up a couple days ago because it's at the bottom of my list.
They've been talking about that house a while.
Yeah, but no one's saying how much it costs.
Yeah, you can find it. The price varies.
You could probably. How about this, Jay? Save the tab somewhere,
Yeah,
and then just check it every once in a while.
Yeah, we'll check it out like later. But like that's kind of cool. Yeah, we were planning. Like I said,
cool.
Yeah, like I said, we were planning for a boys trip. CJ wasn't so keen on being in the cabin in the woods and near 5 minutes near civilization, but you know,
yeah, I want to be near civilization. I've seen how it is.
Bro, it was we were 5 minutes. It would be 5 minutes away from downtown. CJ, it's not middle of nowhere.
I just don't want to be in the middle of nowhere. That's like my preference. I don't want to be in the middle of nowhere.
All right,
can walk, bro.
All right. So another wacky thing to bring up is that someone. This is not made by Viz Media or like or Shonen Jump, but they're working on a single book of every single chapter of One Piece. And it consists of 21,000 pages. It's $1,900. It's 2 feet long and 31 pounds, and it's only limited to 50 pieces. That's kind of insane. It's from One Piece from start to finish. Even though One Piece is not finished yet. Almost there, but it's not finished yet.
Oh, if it makes you feel any better, it was for 5 days. It was $9,000. That house was expensive for a couple of days.
Are you talking about for Edna Mode's mansion?
Yeah, it was $3,000 originally. 2 hours later, it was $9,000. Yeah, it's crazy.
They can have that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so how do you guys feel? It's a giant book of 21,000 pages, and it costs $1,900. 2 feet long and 31 pounds. It's just One Piece from start to finish.
That seems.
I mean, CJ, One Piece has been going on for 25 years. They're celebrating their 25th anniversary this year.
I know, but I'm just saying, for that, it just seems
short. Like, where did you put it?
I don't know.
I mean,
yeah, but it's like I said, it's not licensed by Shonen Jump either, so it's kind of wild.
So it's
all right. So our last wacky thing is I wrote this down. Meta is offering Hollywood celebrities millions of dollars for the right to use their voices and for AI projects. The company is taking with Judi Dutch, Aquafina, Michael Keegan Key, and many other actors. Users can speak with a chat box that has the voice of Aquafina, and that comes from Bloomberg. And all the comments say, "Why would I want my chat box to sound like Aquafina?"
That's a fair point.
Don't get me wrong; she's not a bad actor, but her voice could be
annoying at times.
I didn't want to say that, because that sounds rude.
Oh, I was gonna say it. You can either me or say it. What else was gonna say it? Yeah, it's annoying at times.
Oh no, dude! You know who'd be a cool AI voice, bro? Dude, I forgot his name, but like every time he's in a movie, he pronounces his words a little differently. Dude, I forgot his name. I'll bring it up next week in the podcast. But like, that's kind of interesting. But like, imagine having Adam Sandler as your AI chatbot.
Oh, that's not gonna go well.
Or dude, no, Keith David, bro. Imagine Keith David telling you what the weather is like today, bro.
I still wouldn't. I don't know. I still wouldn't use it.
I think at a certain point it become creepy.
Exactly.
For certain things.
Or Chris Sabat having Vegeta tell you like a recipe for cookies. That's insane. All right, we're down to our last topic. We are 67 odd days away from Sparking Zero. I'm gonna place my pre-order eventually. CJ already said he's not gonna place his pre-order. Terrell said he already placed his pre-order down. Carson, where do you stand?
I've not done my pre-order yet. I probably won't. I don't know if I'll do a pre-order, but I might do it soon here eventually. I still want to see a little bit more, but also I'm gonna look into a few more things before I fully commit to pre-ordering it.
Exactly.
Here's the thing: there's still a few other games I want to get. Like I want to get Warhammer 2. Like,
Yeah,
or
Black
Space
Myth-
Marine, or Space Marine 2.
And I know you want Black Myth Wukong because that comes out in 2
And
weeks.
there's that, but here's also the thing. I want to get Stalker 2 as well.
Oh yeah, thank you. I forgot that.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank
So
you,
I mean, you
Christ.
got until
There's a lot of
October.
games I want to get that are coming out here soon, like another month or two.
Yeah, because here's the thing, Rick. The reason why I'm more keen on pre-ordering, because if you pre-order either the $100 version or the $110 version, you get to play the game 3 days early. That's a bonus.
I'm not
but
paying that much.
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
yeah, but it also comes with like season pass and all that stuff.
It
too.
don't matter to me.
It's
I'm not
still
paying that
$100
much.
and some dollars.
Yeah.
I got other games I gotta get.
That's
As I
do-
say, I have so many other games I'm gonna be getting. I can tell you now, I'd be playing more probably than Sparking Zero. I'm not saying I don't like Sparking Zero. I'm really hyped up for it. I'm really excited for it.
exactly.
But I can tell you right now, when it comes to some games, that I'm more hyped up for certain other games than I am for anything. Because here's the thing,
Yeah.
Dragon Ball games are something I love a lot. We all can agree with that. I think Jay knows that pretty well. The thing is, though, when it comes to stuff that I also like a lot more, it's very hard for me to like almost pick and choose which games because I'm a very big nerd with Warhammer 40k as an example.
Exactly. I want to get
Like-
into that so bad.
Like I love Warhammer 40k so much, and it's and the lore in it is amazing to me.
That's something I definitely want to get into because after you told me about it like a couple months ago, I was like, dude, that sounds sick.
Well, you've seen the game a bit, right? The new game is
Yeah.
coming out, Space Marine 2.
Yeah, it looks
I'm
incredible.
so excited for that.
All right. I mean, CJ, I sent you a video. I sent both of you guys a video in our Instagram group chat of another thing that they showed off for Sparking Zero. Well, I'm not sure if you guys took a look at that yet.
When did you send
I
it?
think I
I
did.
think I might have.
Yeah, I sent it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I saw this earlier.
Yeah, so like I said, it's like we're getting something new about it every week. So I'm actually really happy with the transparency. I was telling my dad, I was like, I'm glad that Sparking Zero is not one of the games that is affected by the video game strike.
Yeah.
What's
Because I'm
more
gonna be
the
so
AI
mad if that
strike?
gets delayed. Because you know that.
I think that would cause a lot of anarchy to go off.
I
Yeah.
tell my dad, I was like, well, I don't think it's gonna get delayed because people tried it out at Anime Expo, people tried it out at Comic-Con. The game is either mostly finished or like almost at that finish line. I'm pretty sure all the English dub work is finished because that'll be the. It wouldn't be the first time we got an anime game without no English dub Jump Force. But all right, guys. So into podcast discussions. I got two for you.
Mhm.
So after Deadpool and Wolverine, what do you guys think about this? In all the news we got at Comic-Con, what do you guys think about the status of the MCU at this point? Is it in shambles or is it going to be saved?
I feel
I
like
was
it's gonna
thinking
go down
Shambles.
again after
Yeah.
Deadpool Wolverine because of the fact that they literally made a big mistake of getting RDJs too.
Yeah, exactly.
That was just that has to be again. A lot of people might have been excited for it. There's so much more like what's called why can't I think? Not
Different
lashback.
mask, same task.
Backlash. Yeah, no, that's my problem. I don't care, RDJ. I don't want you to Doom. I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong. I love him. He's a cool actor, an amazing guy. Even though he's done like stupid crap in the past, but he definitely made up for it and has done a lot of crazy
Well,
stuff.
You gotta
as
look at it. You
Iron
gotta look
Man.
at it this way, dude. He only came back because he said, "I'm not doing this unless the Russo brothers are doing the next Avengers movies."
That
That
doesn't
doesn't
matter to
mean
me
play
though,
Doom.
Jay.
That does not mean, hey, let me go play Doom.
Yeah, no. I was
No.
say for once I can actually agree with CJ on this. Yeah, no, we can both agree.
Yeah, dude. Like,
No, there's no reason why. I don't care. I don't care who in the world you want to have back or who you have to be with for this. He should not have been Doom.
yeah,
The only way
And
he
it's a lot. It has a lot of
That's right.
backlash to it. While a lot of people are happy for this, it's mainly because it's just fan service. Because everybody wanted him to come back at some point.
Yeah.
Again, it's fan
That's right.
service.
yeah,
I don't know if I would say it's fan service for Killing Murphy, but the thing is, though, there's actually a lot of more evidence showing that he could do a better job at being Doom than most actors that are on most of the list. And here's the thing, though.
yeah.
If you ever look at some of the list of like potential actors that could be like Doom and everything, He's like one of the highest, or is the highest on that list when it comes to Killing Murphy. I've never seen RDJ on any of them.
I haven't, and no, the lists are now. I'll put it this way: the lists vary.
Apparently,
so I'll say that. But he is the highest.
Apparently, his design got leaked.
Okay.
For what?
I don't care.
Doom?
I'm not happy about him being there.
No, it just came up. Hold on, let me show you.
I was say, I'm not happy. Yeah,
No,
that looks like an Iron Man.
That's just Iron. Oh Lord. Oh, okay.
That just came up, dude.
Well, that.
What's the Iron Man mask?
Just make another Iron Man movie, or
I say you might as well just make this an Iron Man variant.
But you know what's funny, bro? I saw this video from a different angle. Someone in the crowd was like, Jared Leto.
Yeah, I've never seen that as well on TikTok.
I mean, over
you would take Jared Leto, dude. That he was so horrible, dude.
Yeah, I hate to be that way. I
hate to be that.
I do. I don't think he was gonna be the good. I don't think he was the right choice for doing.
I think the MCU is doing things in a not so great direction. Because, like I said,
here's the thing I have to say about it.
We talked about Fantastic Four in the past. I hate the fact that it's going to take place in the 60s and it's going to be like a period piece in a different universe. I hate that so much.
Yeah.
I don't think I agree with that.
I don't like the casting for 2 out of the 4 members, dude.
What's that? Who are they?
I don't like the Johnny Storm and I don't like the Reed Richards. I think Pedro Pascal should be somebody else if they want to use him.
Oh, I can agree with that too.
Like, dude.
I couldn't agree with that too. Yeah, no, I can't see him as that either.
I think they got the dude that's playing Johnny Storm, and they gave him some hype because he did Stranger Things, and they just used the hottest actor around that time a couple years ago.
Well, remember when they did the same thing with Tom Holland? They just kept grabbing Tom Holland for a bunch of stuff because he was just a young actor. Guys.
They grabbed him for everything.
Dude, they grabbed him for Uncharted.
I got so mad. I got so mad because someone made a fan poster for Back to the Future 4, which is never going to happen. And you know whose freaking face they put on that cover, bro? As Marty McFly?
Tom Holland.
Dude, I was so mad. I was so mad, dude. Look.
Sure.
Both of you guys know me very, very, very well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Who's my number 1 favorite superhero?
I'm not answering that. Yeah, that just answers itself from what you've said before.
Yeah.
Spider-Man. You know who I don't like?
Do I really need to answer that? We just talked about Tom Holland. Do I really need to answer that?
Dude, I was talking to my friend about it, right? I was like, here's the thing. Our generation had three Spider-Men, live action.
Yeah.
To me,
movie-wise, live-action movie-wise.
Yeah, live-action movie-wise. So let me finish my point. We had 3. We were about 2 or 3 years old when Tobey Maguire was Spider-Man. That didn't feel too relatable.
Yeah. That person. I love Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man.
Yeah, but we were teenagers. Andrew Garfield was a teenager he played Peter Parker around that time. He felt more relatable. And then you got Tom Holland being the most idiot 14, 15-year-old ever. But it's kind of wild because Tom Holland's around our age. He's 2 years older than us.
Is he? I thought he was a year older than us.
Yeah.
He's a year or 2 older. And he doesn't feel relatable to me.
Well, I mean, here's the thing, though. You gotta remember, it's Spider-Man. Spider-Man is what in most comics? He's a high schooler. Relatable.
Yeah.
Well, no, but here's the thing, though. Jay. He's what mostly? He's a high schooler usually.
Yeah.
Or he's in college at the most, right?
Yeah.
I'm about to go into college, possibly. He's a high schooler. It's more of the newer generation of middle schoolers, high schoolers, stuff like that. I mean, think about it. How you said with Andrew Garfield and everything. When we were teenagers when he came out, that was more relatable.
Yeah.
His character was in school. It's because of it almost has to do with a little bit with us being at that age and almost being in there.
Because Spider-Man: Homecoming came out in 2017. Next year, I was gonna graduate high school.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was about to be. I mean, I could still sort of relate a bit with how his stuff was going, but not as well as when I was younger and everything, because of the simple fact that it's the fact that at the time I mean, don't get me wrong, I love all of the different types of those Spider-Man that we had. I feel like Andrew Garfield got a bad rap for it. That was terrible to think with how he treated him. I feel like he did an amazing job as Spider-Man, but
he needs
they
a third
could have
movie.
done it a bit better. The suit was really cool.
Cool,
They did the boy classic.
Yeah, the big eyes, dude.
Yeah, I love how they did his.
Like,
but when it comes to the whole thing, each one is different, unique in their own really like cool, creative way. Yeah, the thing is, though, it's Toby also trying to relay more to like what the current generation is doing.
Yeah, because like in my opinion, I don't like Tom Holland Spider-Man because he just made too many stupid mistakes, like way too many.
But he is like, also, you have to.
I didn't mind it that much, but I also didn't like it that much. It was a weird mix of it.
Yeah, because like I was watching Far From Home because that's what I felt like watching. I was like, man, this was a great movie. Why did I hate it? And then when he gave up the eating the glasses, I was like, yeah, I remember why I hated this movie.
I always loved the Tobey Maguire ones. They're my favorite when it comes to it.
Spider-Man 2 is the most rewatchable out of like all of them. Actually, Spider-Man 2 and Into the Spider-Verse, most rewatchable Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, I love Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Oh wait, CJ, did you ever watch Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse?
I sent them to you, but I don't actually remember. Like I would think I've seen it, but I don't remember.
Bro, if you have not watched them, you gotta watch them right now.
Yeah. Okay. So, the last thing we have to talk about is again another open discussion. What's on everyone's backlog right now? Because I remember early on in this season we were talking about like we were talking about like we need to like branch out and start watching like new shows.
I got a list.
Yeah, I got a list too. So you guys let me tell you what's on my backlog just a little bit.
Sure.
My Hero Academia, because I need to finish that up. One Piece.
That is definitely one on mine too.
Futurama new season just came out. Batman.
Yeah, that's there too.
And then Adventures with Superman, dude.
I'll rewatch that honestly. I don't mind rewatching it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I still need to finish up Craig of the Creek, and I still need to finish up. I'm watching the new season of Total Drama Island. Despite how bad it is.
Wait, the new season? You mean the newer reiteration of it or whatever?
Yeah. And you ever say something funny about? Yeah, you ever say something funny about Total Drama Island? Actually,
what?
If you go on Netflix, they only have Total Drama Island and Total Drama Action. They got rid of the other like 4 seasons that they had.
Yeah.
So they're the original Total Drama Island then, the first one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, first one and second one.
First one and second one. Okay.
Yeah, so right now the only ones that are on streaming.
Why did they do the rest?
The only ones that are on streaming services are season 1 and season 2, and then the latest season. If you want to watch the other seasons, they're on YouTube on the Total Drama
I found
them
on YouTube. That's where I found them.
But yeah, so I actually watched a little bit of the Total Drama Island series on HBO.
Was it any good?
It's kind of funny, but like the flow is different. So like, you remember how in Total Drama Island, one episode had like at least like 2 or 3 challenges?
Yes.
Yeah. One episode has 1 challenge.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning that at one point when we were talking the one time.
I'm 3 episodes in, and I think all the episodes should be out by now. No. Because they start with the same number of campers.
Really?
Yeah. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah. And like I said, each episode someone gets voted off like the other formula. So there's still 6 episodes left because it's only up to episode 10 right now. But one of the characters I really like, dude, because they're like 2 of the characters I really like because they're both hockey players and they're like, yeah, broski, we need to go shoot some. They're like, we need to go shoot some pucks later, bro. Yeah, man, we should totally go do that sometime. All they talk about is hockey. It's so funny. Like we like all the characters have like a little bit of a personality. Like one of the characters is named Priya. She's forced to be on the show because her parents are big Total Drama Island fans. So they pushed their kid to go on the show, and she's just like living up to their expectations. There's one character, she writes down everything that's stupid that was said around her. There's also the goth girl, which is almost in every single Total Drama Island thing, like one creepy person. It's just a lot of representation. Like you see like a little bit of everything. There's obviously the one black sporty kid, like they always do.
Oh man.
They had like a piece of eye candy and he got voted off in the first episode because he was hot, quote unquote. They're like, yeah, he's a problem. Let's vote him off, guys. Like, the humor is still there. I just don't like that they recast Chris McLean. Because the guy who voiced him was Jude on 16. Now they got Jonesy from 16 voicing him.
No. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, because he didn't want to do it no more because he said he wasn't a fan. And like,
Understandable.
It's understandable, dude. Like it's kind of wild. There was another post I sent to CJ. That was on my Twitter. I want your opinion on it, Carson, because I'm just gonna find it real quick. Because it is the funniest thing I've ever seen, and me and CJ was talking about it during when we were gaming one night. Still scrolling. Is there anything else you guys want to bring up while I'm still scrolling?
Nah. Not that I can think of.
I mean, like, okay, like CJ, because like I said, I'm still scrolling, so I'm still looking for it. You haven't seen an MCU movie in a while, so you saw Deadpool and Wolverine. Like that was your first MCU movie since Age of Ultron.
Deadpool movies, though. I love Deadpool movies. You'll rarely find me in a Deadpool movie that I hate. So it's just
they
like
did such a good job, especially like the post credit scenes and the post credit scene rather. Obviously Carson said how about we should talk about it, like the spoilers in a later time.
Yeah.
So I'm a respect that. Give the listener some time, even though it's all over everything.
Well, for certain
if you haven't seen it all, then
that's
it's pretty crazy for you. But you know what? I'd say props to anybody who hasn't seen any of the stuff yet.
Yeah, it's kind of wild, bro. Because whenever I was because I didn't see the movie until that Monday, and I saw some things, and I was like, I saw things so out of context. Like, I'm pretty sure everyone saw the opening scene. I thought that was like the end credits. I was like, you've got to be kidding me.
See, so I might be the opposite because I went to the movie fully blind. Right, besides the trailers, nothing was coming up on my feed at all. So I'll say that I was the opposite. Nothing came up on my feed, which I mean, my feed's unique. I pretty like that. It's unique.
For me, anytime I get stuff, it's usually right after I see a movie because I mean, well, for this one, I also saw it like the day it came out. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carson don't mess around when it comes to Deadpool.
No, I don't. I usually try to see it the day it comes out, or like the day or two, or like a day after.
All right, I'm just gonna drop it to my desktop because I clearly don't see the post. All right. Because I sent it over to CJ first. Let me see if I can share that screen. Window, entire screen. Yeah, I guess I can share the entire screen. Why not? Can you guys see what I'm sharing?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, which one of these characters deserve the longest prison sentence? I said there's only 3 rightful answers. What do you think, Carson? Who do you think deserves? What's your top 3 on who deserves the longest life sentence in prison?
So far, the top 3 is the top 3 at the very top.
That's fair.
Dude, do you know how much crap goes on in Family Guy that is not as bad compared to like something that oh heck, why can't I think of his name from American Dad, the alien? Why can't I think of his name?
Roger.
Yeah, dude, the top 3 at the very top. For one, the left one in the top left corner. I don't think I need to say anything about him.
No.
For one.
I said there's 3 rightful answers. In my opinion,
No, it's Quagmire. Do I need to say any more about what his whole character's about?
In my opinion, Quagmire's top 3. My top 3.
Okay.
My top 3 is Quagmire, Chris, and Vicky.
Dude, Herbert, the pervert.
That That's true.
Do you not know what he does?
Yeah, I know.
And you're telling me Vicky beats him?
Exactly. Vicky
But like, he's old. He's gonna kick the bucket.
Dude, he's been around for how long now, and he's trying to do it. Dude, here's the thing. She's a babysitter. She's just a mean babysitter.
Child
She's a
endangerment,
teenager.
though.
But
He's a teenager.
Chris and Vicky, child endangerment for sure.
Well, Chris.
Okay, here's my question now. Here's my question now, Jay. Which is worse, kid diddling or child endangerment?
Herbert. CJ said Mr. Krabs deserves to be in prison too for his labor loss.
Yeah, but that's
What?
Yeah. Defend your case, CJ, because CJ was like, "Oh, Mr. Krabs deserves to be in there too."
Dude. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. The top 3 is the ones at the very top, no questions asked. Do you not know what each of the characters have done?
Peter's definitely
right.
killed. Peter definitely
How
blew
many
up
people
a
have-
hospital.
has Peter killed for one thing,
He blew
and
up a
how much
hospital.
other crazy crap is he destroyed in the show? Secondly,
Yeah.
Quagmire. Do I need to say anything about
Yeah,
Quagmire at all?
I'm telling CJ, I was like, Peter has DUIs. He blew up a hospital.
yeah, but I can overlook that.
Armed robbery.
You might need to cut out what I said about Herbert, by the way.
I don't know how to do that, so.
Well, I
Lord.
was gonna say, I don't know if we're allowed to say that or not, but like, I mean, what he does, I mean,
It's insane.
it's not good. It's obvious what he does with the name Herbert the Pervert.
I mean, the evidence is there. We'll put it like that.
The evidence is there. If you watch the show, you know what Herbert is.
Yeah, dude.
I
All
was
right,
gonna say,
guys.
I'll tell you right now, yeah, but here's the thing, Vicky, child endangerment, okay, I can understand that, but also, you gotta remember this. Timmy Killer just countered all of this with magic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I told CJ Roger when it comes to Roger, you mess with him first. He typically doesn't like do anything to you. You must have done something to him first.
Even then, what he does to you is not really, like, terrible.
No, I think he killed somebody before, dude.
Yeah, but I can forgive
Yeah,
that.
But that's the thing, he's
Yeah.
killed somebody. Look how many people Peter's killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But all right, guys, that concludes this week's podcast. Again, sorry for last week.
Yeah, we'll hopefully we can all get together again. It was more continuous. We all have our own real lives and stuff going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, is there anything you guys want to say before we head out?
We do apologize for that last segment. If he's not gonna edit it out, we do apologize. But
Like I say, if you hear me say something like about what Herbert is, I apologize. I hope that doesn't affect anybody as much. Just make sure, like, you know, if you want to know about the character, you look it up at your own discretion if you've ever seen it. Because I know some people can be a bit, you know, sensitive to that kind of thing.
It's kind of funny that you say that. He's not
I'm being honest because, I mean, some people are a bit sensitive to that kind of stuff. And I'm not making that as a joke. It's because it's true. It's what he does in this show.
Yeah, he's not in recent episodes anymore. I just realized that.
No, I think probably why.
Yeah.
Oh, if you're a child watching this, watch that with your parents.
Oh my god.
That's all I get.
So if you're young in this, you listen to this, I would recommend probably making sure that your parents at least see it first.
Alright. Yeah, so guys, that concludes the podcast. I think next week or the week after we should actually talk about the Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
August is a really dry month for news. I really hope that like Tokyo Game Show and Gamescom is what really picks up the pace. Or maybe like a review from Carson from Black Man Wukong or something.
I will probably be playing the crap out of that when that comes out because I'm very excited for Black Myth Kong. They've shown some stuff about it, and I'm very skeptical to see how it goes. I probably will wait like a couple of days or so after like it fully releases.
Yeah, dude.
And then I might get, depending on like how it is after like our first like few days it's out. And I would let you guys know then how it is.
Of course. All right. So, is there anything you want to say, CJ, before we head out?
No, I already said what I got to say.
All right, so I just want to say, everybody, stay warm, stay safe, or stay cool.
As you stay cool, it's really hot out nowadays for everybody, it seems.
Stay dry. It's been raining like
Stay
crazy.
hydrated.
Stay hydrated.
If
All
you
right.
live in Florida, make sure you're backed up in a car.